This volcanic originated island is located about 35 kilometers from the Colombian Pacific. It is located in an underwater mountain range, so it has high peaks and lots of mountains. This island is one of the places on Earth with more rain in the year, especially during September and October. It receives about 6,600 millimeters of rain annually. In the island, the most powerful and strong criminals all over Colombia were taken there. This acted as prison for several years during the epoch of the 80s. One example of symbiosis in the island would be with the boa constrictor. When they are small, they eat all kinds of lizards and frogs in the island. When they are old enough, they get to eat the monkeys. Another symbiosis example would be commensalism. The fungi grows on the surface of the tree and benefits with it as shelter. The tree isn't affected, neither benefited. The prisoners cut down the primary forest of Gorgona. Now all the forests are recuperating and are secondary forests. About 70% of the island is covered with this type of forests. This shell is an abiotic factor, although it is very important for the ecosystem because all the hermitine crabs, when they start growing up, they need one in order to survive and protect from their predators. This abiotic factor is the home for many of Gorgona's species. This is why it is very important to the island. Deadlocks are important to the ecosystem because they are the home for many small animals such as crabs and ants, and it's their way to protect from their predators. This is the main organism in Gorgona. Gorgona is full of them. They are very important because they give oxygen to the humans, they can produce pollen for the bees, they provide shadow to the organisms that need it, they provide shelters to animals and other organisms, they have nitrifying fixing bacteria, and this makes them so important from the island and for the whole world. Precipitation happens and some water infiltrates. Then it discharges to the ocean. Later, evaporation occurs. Next as well, sublimation. And finally, the water from the 55 creeks evaporate and get to the atmosphere water storage. We discovered the secret of the forest. We got to see the interesting blue lizard, the unpredictable whales, the stealthy boas, the crazy monkeys, and lots of nature. We had lots of fun and we learned how to respect our majestic and beautiful country and its biodiversity.